Is that me? Yes, I do. Can I do that? Is that why we're here?
Please.
Oh my gosh.
Please show everyone your fishing prowess.
I cannot wait. We should probably get started because this is... We're going an hour of fishing is what we're doing here. Hi everyone, I'm Mikan. I'm going to be playing Sea Fantasy today. This game came out about, I think it was January of last year. It's been on a little longer than a year now. This is a fishing RPG, and it's super cute. It's fun. It's extremely silly, and we're gonna be talking all about it today. We're gonna get started though. This is Cece. Hi Cece, welcome. Thank you for doing commentary.
But of course, this game is awesome, and I am delighted to be here.
Cece went and bought the game to play it whenever you found out you were doing commentary. It was so funny. All right, we're gonna get started. Ready? 3, 2, 1, fish.
Good luck.
Good luck,
Yay,
have fish.
Thank you. I cannot wait to have fish. We're gonna have so many fish. We're actually only gonna get about like 20 fish is all. but anyway. This is Sea Fantasy. So you play as this little guy named Rod Ocean, and I could not make that name up if I tried. It's so good. Rod Ocean really loves fishing. And him and his friend Axel Brave, and really want to go on a fishing adventure together. So this is our tutorial for fishing. What you gotta hit the button whenever your bar is right on the safe spot. The blue spot is the safe spot. The orange bar is the perfect bar. You want to get as many perfects as you can, because that makes you do more damage to the fish. It's a very story-heavy game. We're gonna be running around and skipping cutscenes a lot. This is Mom. Mom doesn't say a whole lot. We'll talk to Mom here in a second. But we gotta go catch the catfish. Yeah, you want to talk about what we're doing in these first couple minutes here? I gotta catch the catfish.
Yeah, so this kind of early tutorial. Here's how you fish. There has to be a little bit of grinding here. And there you're going to catch a big old fat catfish. Chat, if you're a fisher of any sorts, you may have a local legendary big old chubby fish that people try to land, and there we go. Beautiful.
You got a catfish. Yeah, you always catch it after 3. Oh, this is Mom. We're gonna talk to Mom. Mom only says the same thing the whole game. Rod really likes fish. I want you all to post that in chat every time you think about Rod and his love for fishing, because that's exactly what I would say to my son. Your name, you really love fishing.
It's important that a mother know their child's one defining character trait.
That's right. So we're on the next island here. We talked to our friend Bacchus. Bacchus is our ship that we're chartering to carry us around and do fishy stuff. Our friend Axel here. Rod and Axel have a dream of just going around the world, traveling and fishing. So their plan is to catch fish and sell their materials so that they can buy the boat to get to the next place and just keep doing that. But their adventure doesn't go quite as they planned. But we have kind of a forced grind session right here. We have to catch enough fish to get 128 gold worth of materials is what we're aiming for right here. And it takes about, I'm not counting, but it's about 15 fish parts is what it is. And we're also, as a side objective, trying to catch all 4 of the different fish that are in this pond. We can talk about that a little later. But yeah, this is the RPG part. You do damage to fish when you click correctly, and you take damage if you miss, or if the timer in the middle runs out. You want to do as much damage as you can. You get experience, and you can put stat points into things. Spoiler, we're going to put all of our stat points into strength the entire run, because there's no point. There's no point to putting points into anything else. Well, that's not what I wanted. Sell material.
I really love that the fishing game has a Dark Souls bonk build.
The Thorns build. Yeah, there's 5 different stats you can put points into. You can do strength to get more damage to fish. There's a defense stat. There's a technique stat that makes the bars bigger. There's things like that. But no, the only thing you need for the speedrun is power. So that's what we do. Alright, so we're in the 3rd island now. This is Dead On Island, and this is where things are gonna take a turn for poor Rod and Axel. Like, oh. The jungle's a great spot to go find fish. Well, let's go to the jungle. I'm sure this giant jungle that's in this tiny rock that was in... This game's so funny. I love this game so much. So a lot's gonna happen in this cutscene that we're gonna skip. Axel is gonna get eaten by a frog. And we're gonna go up here and talk to this giant dragon. Do we skip seeing the whole dragon? No, here he is, the big dragon. This is Bright Dragon Wanshi, that's his name. And he's like, oh my gosh, your friend just got eaten by a frog. And Rod Ocean is like, what the heck's going on? Turns out the big bright dragon up there, he's like, he fought some evil dark dragon. Like, we're going to get into the RPG tropes, like big time and suddenly. This is not your typical fishing game. So the bright dragon's like, I fought this dark dragon like 1,000 years ago, and I've been recovering in this forest, and since you're here, you're gonna help me recover, and then I can help you find your friend who got eaten by a frog, who's still alive, I guess. So we go talk to Bacchus, and we tell him we need a boat. And Bacchus is like, oh my god, your friend got eaten. But Rod's like, no, I need a boat. So we're gonna I promise I'm not making any of this up. This is all happening. So we go to the paddock down here, and we talk to Gwyn. This is Gwyn, the ship guy. He's got all the ships, and we're going to be visiting Gwyn a lot because there's a lot of story beats where we have to come talk to Gwyn. So we got our ship in that cutscene right there, and we're going to go find the materials that the dragon needs to make him all better. We're going to make a quick stop back at the island we were just on to stay at the inn because we're pretty soon going to get the ability to warp to inns that we've stayed at, and we couldn't stay at this inn earlier. It wouldn't let us. So we got to take a quick trip to do this now because it's faster. Yeah, Rod explained the situation. So the game kind of becomes kind of open right here at this point. You get the boat, you can sail around, you can catch fish, you can do whatever. We almost exclusively just catch the fish we need to do to finish the game. There's like 100 something fish in the main game. It's like, I think it's a little over 100 in the main game, and by the end of it we were gonna catch like maybe 20. I think it's a little less than that actually. But it also means we're getting far less experience than the game might expect us to get. This is our first boss. This is the fish slime. He shoots little ice at you, and you just gotta kind of shimmy out of the way and try not to get hit by the fish slime's ice. And this is how the boss
you're
fights.
dodging some ice,
yeah, go right ahead,
if I send you a little bit of love, because people are already talking about sea fantasy.
Oh yeah, I love this game.
And also, I feel like you're not telling me something. So first of all, I want to call out this donation, $25 from Miss Truffles towards the National Women's Law Center. Thank you so much for that. With the comment, so excited to see Sea Fantasies run. I played and finished it just to watch the run today. It's the best game I've played this year so far.
It's so good.
It was relaxing, but I was also surprised about how cool the different fight gimmicks were. I did a preview. Yes, there's some really cool gimmicks. I'm sure we will talk about those. But one thing I think Mikan forgot to mention is the rest of this comment here.
You're so right.
Also, we had a blast, or I had a blast finding all the Ciaz. Speaking of Ciaz, what are your favorites? Mine is number 72, Entropy. Mikan, what? I thought we were catching fish.
They're not called fish in this game. They're called Ciaz. C''AZ. So it's called fishing, and you like the people call it fishing, and the menus call it fishing, but they're not called fish. They're called Ciaz.
Like, we have a society built around fishing, but if you walk into a room and say, man, I really want to catch some fish, people will stare at you like you have something wrong.
No one's gonna have idea what you're talking about. So we're not catching fish, we're catching Ciaz. So the first three bosses, we got the first two. We've also been picking up these baits. We got a couple of equipment pieces because RPGs need equipment, obviously. We did pick up a new rod, not Rod Ocean. That's a different rod. Don't get them confused, okay? They're very different. And they have you can pick up baits as they're temporary stat buffs. And we pick up some power bait along the way here, some guaranteed power bait drops to get through these first couple fights a little faster because you don't have a lot of stats at this point. We're not going around grabbing stuff. We gotta get these fish livers for the bright dragon, because of course we do. Points in the strength.
No one ever thinks to take the liver.
No. Oh my gosh, this game is so funny. So now we have our 3 special fish livers, and we're gonna take them to the bright dragon here. We're gonna take a small detour to get some money because we do need an amount of money to buy some stuff later, and to craft a couple pieces. There's a little bit of a crafting system in this game. You can craft your own hooks and your own rods, and the materials you use to craft your hooks determine like the stat bonuses you get from the hooks. So we to unlock being able to use more materials, you have to catch unique fish. Well, unfortunately, we don't catch that many unique fish. So that's why we have to go out of our way to catch like 3 extra fish. So by the very end of the game, we can use 2 materials to craft our hook. So
Mikan, I thought we've been over this. You don't catch any fish, you catch sea ants.
We're catching sea. I'm sorry.
Yes.
You can call me out on this every single time. That's okay. Anyway, the dragon tells us that that our friend's being taken to this undersea cave that's right next to this. It's in this little pond right next to the town, and also there's a submarine here. So that's what we're gonna go and do. We're gonna go to this weird temple because I'm so happy they happened to put the submarine in this little lake. That's so convenient for us. So now we're in the submarine section.
As much as I would like to call out more that the bad guys put their base directly next to a major city and declared it hidden, we're doing a submarine minigame now.
This is a submarine minigame. Gosh. To answer the question though, my favorite sea as is Puddle, and if we're lucky, we might see Puddle later because we're gonna try to show y'all Puddle. Oh, I love it. That's it. That's the whole mini game here. So now we made it. Oh no! Watch out! Ah! Sorry, it wasn't as safe as we thought. Poor Gwen's gonna be so mad we busted up his submarine in the middle of the lake here. But luckily, we made it to the prison where Axel's being held, and we're gonna find out there's a couple other people here too. I'm gonna show y'all something really funny that I wouldn't normally do. So this is like a stealth section. You're supposed to be avoiding these searchlights, but I really wanted to show you what happens if you get caught. You just get turned into a skeleton. It's so funny. Ideally, you won't see that happen, so I had to show you because it's so funny. Oh my gosh. This game is so... Please play this game. It's so good.
Please.
They try to make it serious because you're like saving the world with and stuff, and you're beating up bad guys, and it's just so goofy. I love it. This game is so good.
It is a Final Fantasy plot. Like, it is, unironically, it is intense. There is so much stuff going on, but we are saving the world with fishing.
With fishing, yeah, that's like the tagline. That's like the tagline of the game. So here's all these prisoners. Axel's here too. They didn't actually get eaten by frogs, but the frog just kind of, I guess, carried them here. It seems like a lot of work. We picked up a key. We're going to let Axel and all the other prisoners out. We're going to go up here, and we're going to fight another boss, and it's going to be a 2-part fight. Our first part is Axel's going to beat him up. And by beat him up, I mean we're going to reflect these shots back at him, because Axel picks up an iron pipe and just wants to swing it at this frog. Oh my gosh. So this is going to start the trend of what's going to be most of the boss fights in this game is going to have like an Axel section, and there's going to be like an action Axel section, and then Rod's going to have to fish it up. But we're going to purposefully lose this fight because we get a free little piece of bait right here. And what this little piece of bait is gives us, since you can get stuck down here, because you can't exit this area. They give you a 30 power bait, which is a bonkers amount of power. So we're going to use that to hopefully completely destroy this boss with way more power than we should have. If these little bubbles run out of timer, I take damage. So fish are gonna have a lot of gimmicks from here on, and you gotta deal with them with a low amount of HP because we do not get a lot of experience in this. So we've saved Axel, we beat up the frog. Now Muddy, end quote, now appears in the jungle. And now the Bright Dragon wants us to bring Axel back to him, so that's what we're gonna do.
Well, I see that you saved Axel, and you guys are on the way to save the world. I see a beautiful summary of the story, by the way. So I feel like everyone is completely up to date. I just want to keep everyone up to date with our incentives going on.
Yeah.
Because we are 97% of the way to our dance club minigame.
What?
So we may be saving the world, but chat, we could also be dancing. We just need $25 to make that happen. Chat, who's going to make us dance? Also, I want to make sure we are not overlooking our bid war. And I feel like I personally might have put my thumb on the scale a little bit right now because trans rights is in the lead with $40. But we still have plenty of time. It is actually a rolling bid war, so I would love to see all of these get a little bit of love so things can change at any moment. And honestly, it feels like with the theme we have going on, 8-bit CRT would just be really appropriate. Mm-hmm. And just before I hand it off, I want to send a little bit more love to you, Mikan, because we have a $50 donation from BYO Battleship with the comment, the best he has is the goofy salamander with the tongue that covers up the fishing UI.
That's Paddle. We're going to see Paddle. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. We're gonna hopefully see Paddle later. So what happened? So the Bright Dragon isn't fully recovered yet. So he wants us to go get some more fish livers for him. And we're like, oh no, we need a bigger boat though. So we go to Gwyn. He's like, hey, can you get us a bigger boat? And he's like, sure, if you get me this stuff out of the mining area. So that's where we're going. We're going to the mining area now. Also, Rod looks like a prisoner now because I picked up some prisoner's clothes. I just picked up some clothes off of one of those skeletons inside the mining area, and Rod just put them on because that's the RPG armor. And also, we're in the Superstar section now, I guess. I love this game so much.
It's so great that the dev went, I am making a fishing game, but you know what this needs? A minecart level.
It's so fun. You have so much health, by the way. Rod and Axel, they share a same health pool. They're soulmates, you know? It's not 5 hit for each child. It's, you just, I don't know. It's so funny. I love this game. So, we picked up one of our extra fish there. We do need to catch only one more by the end of the game before we can craft that second hook I was talking about, because we really need that for the end of the game. So this is going to be the other RNG grind session here. I need to catch 2 specific fish here, and I need 5 parts from each of them. So I'm gonna concentrate just a little bit because I need to count. Or I need to realize actually what's going on here. So if you want to talk about this whole section and their little gimmicks we're doing here.
Yeah, so there are a couple different fish we need to catch here for materials. You'll notice that when we start fishing them up, we get 3 different piles to choose from, depending on which pile or island. I'm not exactly sure what they're. We will either get a very generous perfect bar that makes catching that fish, CS, very easy. If you get regular kind, then it is sort of a regular battle. If you get bad, then it's bad. Other thing we're doing now is trying to pay attention to the health bars, because there is the 256 fish and the 232 health fish, and knowing which kind of each fish we're getting is going to determine what materials we're getting. And then when we get that big old stack of materials, we can take all of that back to Gwen, aka Fish Sid, and get our cool new ship to go to amazing new places.
Fish. 232. No, I only need 256 fish. Nope, that's the wrong fish.
It's a little RNG, Chad. It's a little RNG.
Yeah.
Can I jump in for just one quick second to pop off? Because, chat, we are going to dance. Thank you so much for helping us hit that dance club minigame.
Thank you.
You all are wonderful. Thank you so much. We've been nailing these incentives, and this is day one. We have so many more incentives to do, so keep up the great work. And remember, incentives to see everything else we got coming up, like our bonus custom set list for Hyperbeat. So let's keep up the momentum and just keep being cute, chat. Thanks for letting me pop in.
I love cute chat.
Cute chat.
I'm gonna be hanging out in cute chat all day watching the marathon. Thank you. I really wish the dance incentive was for this game, but it's not. There's no dancing in this game.
I was about to ask if you could dance in this game, because this game has a lot more than fishing in it.
I mean, you can like move around like you're dancing, right? Rod like bobs his head a little. That's about it. There is a song. There is a singing part.
Cues?
Yeah, it's in the oh, hold on, I need to catch this. In the post-game section, the demon world, part of getting into the demon world, there's a song mini game you have to do. And by have to do, I mean watch, because you don't actually have to do it. But there is one. So, we have our second boat now. Now we can go into the tier 2 areas of the world. Our first stop here is Edo Village. We're gonna stay at the inn here, and because we're gonna come back here later and swimming back. Not swimming. We're not swimming. We're fishermen. We're boating. We don't want to boat back here, so we're gonna stay at the inn. And we gotta go talk to this old guy up here. Oh, but first we have to talk to this NPC who's named Yuri. Wow, that was a surprise.
Surprise Yuri, chat. You love to see it.
Yeah, surprise Yuri. You wouldn't expect that in this game, but here you go. This is the giant tree where we gotta find our guy. This is the Boop plant. I really like the sound this plant makes. And that's the only time you'll get to hear it.
Okay, that sounds like a sound effect from like a Mario and Luigi RPG.
It does, doesn't it? So funny. Alright, we have talked to that ancient, like, old guy. His name is Trent. Trent, the old guy. And he's like, alright, well, you need to get the fruit or whatever that you need to save your dragon guy. You need, he wants the heart of the Giga Turtle. And that's he just straight face says the word Giga Turtle. So we're like, all right, we'll go get the Giga Turtle, who's hanging out in the Saha land. So that's where we're headed right now. We're gonna talk to that NPC who is very into tourism, talks a lot about a place called Lapin's Labyrinth. So that's where we're gonna go right now. She gives Axel a giant sword, so now Axel can do giant sword things. And we're just gonna run through these boulders because they don't hurt, and we get healed immediately after the sinew.
It's like the power of teens running directly through moving boulders.
And Lapin's Labyrinth is our first side-scrolling dungeon section. Sorry, did you think this game was just fishing? Nope, we've got this too.
We have it all.
Axel can double jump too for some reason. I don't know. He can't fish. Axel is very against like actually doing the fishing himself, so he has to have some other superpower, which I guess is double jump. I'm not gonna make this. I never make this. I made it. Let's go. Woo. And we're gonna go through the Saha Land dungeon now to find our first. The Giga Turtle is behind some big rocks, and we can't get past the big rocks, but we were told by the tourism lady that something here in Lapin's Labyrinth will help us. She says Lapin's Labyrinth like 12 times in that conversation, I promise. Please read the dialogue if you end up playing this game. It's so like I think that I don't want to say it's unintentionally funny, but it's just so cheesy, corny. I don't know how to explain it. It's just really good.
It's a certain quality. It's like when you're mashing together this certain we're trying to be a little deadpan because fate of the world,
Yeah.
but we're also acknowledging that we can't really do that all the time because fishing.
Yeah.
Like it just, it's two great tastes, chat. Two great tastes.
So good. So this boss takes the same amount of damage on all of his parts, so we're just trying to hit every part that we can to do 4 damage each hit. And we get our first magical tools. It's always plural, the magical tools. And this is going to let us lift up rocks. It's going to let Axel lift up rocks. So now he's a fighting machine, Axel is, and we're going to use it immediately. Oh yeah, we can also swap freely between Axel and Rod now. We can just do that. It's great. So now we can go fight the Giga Turtle, but we are going to make a quick little detour, just a quick one. We're going to buy some bait here. It'll make the next 2 fights a little bit easier. It is this one. But for that, just to be safe, we're going to stay at the inn, and we're going to warp away. We're going to grab an item. We're going to grab... Oop, I just warped to the same place I'm standing. Hello, I'm back. Did you miss me? We're going to go pick up a new fishing rod because... Not Rod Ocean, that's a different rod. Because these next 2 boss fights are pretty dang tough, and we actually go out of our way to pick up the Mecha Rod. I cannot menu. Where am I going? Right here, Mecha Rod. Because that's going to give us a well-needed power boost and a small bit of a safety net for these next 2 bosses, which are pretty actually dangerous. Whoop. Here he is, the Giga Turtle. I gotta get out of... Get me out of this rock. He's gonna spin at us. Rock's gonna... Rock? No. I'm Axel. Rock's gonna throw his axles at the boss. This is a really weird pattern. There we go.
Axel is going to rock.
Yeah, he is. Give him a few choppies. You can get 6 choppies in before he starts again. Flips over. But no, this fight is actually, like... This is the first fight where you need to actually pay attention, because... Ooh, can I grab this? Okay. I've definitely, like, lost to this one before. The Giga Turtle, who has the first really funny gimmick. Gwah. Alright, now it's Rod's turn. They always escape into the water, and Rod's like, okay, I'll fish him up for you. I didn't equip the bait. Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah, so, chat, you might notice that something is amiss here.
I'm gonna take a death, because I really need that bait on, actually, for this. Forgot that.
Yeah, bosses def no joke.
There we
Although
go.
thankfully, yeah, and this game is super generous with checkpointing.
Yes.
So we go straight to the fishing phase. We don't even have to do the combat phase again.
It's great. The game is very generous with checkpoints and stuff like that. All right. So anyway, ignore that. This is our first... we're spinning. And we're still gonna... It's dangerous to try to get perfects while whatever gimmick is going on, because it's... If you... We have a very low amount of HP in this run, is what happens. We do not get... Like, we have enough power to get through the boss fights, but we do not have a lot of leeway in, like, surviving if we mess up. So we almost have to, like... Mistakes are pretty deadly. So that's why I wasn't confident in beating up the turtle without my cool things I had just gotten on. But it's alright, we got through it. Being able to still do the Axel's part and then not have to do it again is pretty great. The time lost in this game for losing is actually pretty minimal, and it's great. It's a pretty good beginner run, I'd say, because we don't use like any glitches or anything like that. There's like no glitches in the main game run. It's really just fishing good. That's really all it is. So we've delivered the Giga Turtle heart, and turns out that's not enough. The Giga Turtle, or liver, I'm sorry, it's a liver, it's always a liver. The Giga Turtle liver wasn't enough, so we have to go do 2 other zones. The dragon's like, well, that's not enough, so please go get me these other 2 things. Well, they're in the deep, deep water territory, so we're like, alright, Gwen, we need another boat. So Gwen's like, alright, Rod Ocean and Axel Brave, I'll give you another boat if you can go get me this legendary material from this thing that might not exist. And we're like, okay, so we go do that. Like, we go do exactly that. And it's right over here, actually. We're going to use these skill stars we've been saving up to get a much-needed stat boost right here. power, 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 power. And this fight is actually really tough too, but we gotta do a little lightning section first. We get a bigger boat if we do this though, so we've gotta do it. This is Stormville. This fight sucks. He stinks. The pre-boss fight, the pre-fish fight stinks. Hold on, I'm gonna count. You talk while I'm doing this.
Yeah, so there is a dodging the tornado element, and while you were dodging the tornado, you also need to dodge the lightning, and you would think like, well, maybe I have a little leeway because of these shadows.
Nope.
But they're not always perfectly synced, no. So you've got to be really on your game, and then also just might have some bad luck, as is so often the case.
Yeah.
See, but we can occasionally get in some swipes. I think the count was, well, okay. I think I know the number, but I don't want to say the number and then throw people off.
There we go.
There we go. First phase down.
Yeah, that part can kill you if you get unlucky RNG with the lightning, and this part can absolutely kill you if you get unlucky, so I'm gonna... Ugh, that's not great. That was a really bad start.
Yeah.
You know what, let's just... A lot of times it's better not even to try. If you get both the perfect bar on the left and the blue bar on the left on the first throw of this fight, it's rough. This guy does about a quarter of your health and damage for any mistake. And sometimes that just happens. Try this.
So as you may have noticed, this boss messes with your fishing meter speed. So you are slowing, you're accelerating, and as you might guess, that makes it really difficult to accurately do the thing that Mikan just did expertly. So good job.
Second time is fine. That fight's hard. Yeah, the oscillating speed is a lot, and if you have to wait a long time for your bar to ricochet off the right to go all the way back to the left, you're gonna take extra damage, and you just can't afford extra damage in that fight. But we got through it. That is A-okay. Oh, but now Rod and Axel head to the end, then went to bed. Whoa, who are those people?
Mysterious.
We're gonna find out. Yeah, it's a very spooky place. We'll find out more later. So Gwen's got our super boat ready, and the game opens up even more right now. You can access anywhere in the world at this point, and the two places you're supposed to go is you don't have to do either one first. You can go either one first. It's pretty nice actually. It tells you it needs two different levers, but you don't actually have to do either one of them in any specific order. So we're going to do half of one of them, and then we're going to do half of the other one, and then we're going to do half of the first one, and then it's really weird the route we take, but it's actually pretty fantastic that it all works out the way it does. Rod actually takes a back seat for the next, like, 15 minutes of the game. We don't do, like, any fishing for the next 15. Whoa, someone's vrooming their car outside. Don't they know I'm trying to fish here? What the heck? You need to turn your motor down, my dude. We use sailboats here.
Well, Rod might be taking a back seat, but I don't believe our donors are taking a back seat. Do you mind if I share a little bit more
Please
love
do.
for
Please
you
do.
and
Please
Sea
do.
Fantasy? All right, I have $25 from Aura Dragonass. Rod really loves... dang it, I know this. Shoot. Jack, can you help me out here?
It's sea-azing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, sea-azing.
Yeah.
And then I also have $25 so I'm donating towards, obviously, the National Women's Law Center with a simple and beautiful message of trans rights loves fishing.
Oh, let's go.
I agree with.
We're in the second Axel dungeon here. So what happened is we went to the volcano zone. That's where one of the fish livers we need are. And they won't let us in without a pass. And these two people are like, hey kid, we'll give you a pass if you come help us get this treasure. And Rod's like, okay, so we go do that. And they kidnap Rod. And Axel's like, oh no. And then they say, hey, go get us this treasure out of this dungeon and we'll give you your friend back. And Axel's like, grr, okay. So that's what we're gonna go do. That's what we're doing right now. You might see, like, some gold that has dropped from enemies and pots and stuff. None of it saves. None of it carries back over to the main game at all. It's really funny. No idea why it's there. wait right here to make sure.
It's for immersion.
Yeah, I guess. Like, you can pick it all up. I don't know if it would actually help in the run if we got it, because obviously we didn't know that we weren't getting it until, like, after a little bit. Axel's got a T-pose walk here. It's really funny. You can always tell where these things are popping up because it's where the candles are. I didn't realize that until a little bit after playing this game. Ah, well, we're going down. Oh, gosh. That's fine. Too busy talking. This game is fantastic. Please play Sea Fantasy. This next boss here.
Please play Sea Fantasy.
Please play. Yeah, we're going to be showing off a very little amount of the game here. I mean, we're showing off like the whole story of the game and stuff, but like, there's so much extra stuff in this game that we're not showing. Like, all of the extra 80 fish or so we don't catch, they're all unique. They have funny gimmicks and stuff. The whole golden frog stuff, we're not seeing any of that in this run. That's a treat, and it's great. So we get the treasure that people want. They give us the pass, and we also get our second magical tools, which is the warp rod. And what this is going to let Axel do is teleport a short distance in front of him. And the first thing we're going to do with our new powers of teleportation is come over here and grab a free fishing rod upgrade out of this box. It is a extremely good fishing rod that just happens to be sitting there. And I'm so happy it's there because this run would be very, very much harder without it. So we're gonna go to the ice area here now that we've done the first half of the volcano. Now we're gonna go to the first half of the ice stuff. We're gonna stay at the end so we can work back here later. We have to talk to you to trigger something else. And then we're gonna go do our last shopping trip. We're gonna buy some potions and we're gonna buy 30 power bait, and that's actually it. I'm gonna be a little safe. I'm gonna buy 5 potions and we're gonna buy all of you that we can, and then there's a chest later on that I usually skip, but it's not very far out of the way. But it has a bunch of extra potions in it, so I'm gonna go grab those extra potions and then spend my extra money on bait, just in case. And then we're gonna go do...
You're shopping and grabbing potions, can I give a little update?
Please, 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 tell me about things that aren't
fantastic.
Fish. See, yeah, sorry.
No, I just want to give a quick update because, chat, we are moving on our Hyperbeat bonus custom setlist incentive. We already have $310 raised towards that, 10% of the way. So thank you all so much for that. I really appreciate seeing that move. And also, I just want to remind folks, can we get a little bit of love on our Choose the Color Palette bid war? I know Trans Rights is winning. I do want Trans Rights to continue to win. Like, conceptually, I don't know about the incentive.
Yeah, but that sounds good to me.
But we have quite a few others that haven't gotten any donations yet, like Game Boy. I want to know what Game Boy that is. Is that like a OG like, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Pocket?
Is it like, yeah, just like a cream colored?
Yeah. What? Yeah, I want to know. Like, exactly. But also, I hear a chance for a challenge here. One of the options is haiku. Chat, can anyone write a haiku and put it towards haiku as our bid word?
The color of haiku?
I don't know what the color of haiku is. I want to see it.
You can donate and find out. Alright, this is the ice dungeon. We're done with the ice dungeon. We're gonna go fight our meatball wizard here at the end. There's like no lore for any of the bosses at the end of these dungeons. It's really, he just really likes to stay on, well, usually the left side and just drop meatballs on you. Where's he going? Get over here. He almost exclusively stays on the left side of the screen, and I don't know why, but he's being very wiggly today. There we go.
Nice.
You can also get hit during this cutscene if like because I guess the boss is like right above you. If one of his meatballs falls on you, I don't know if you can die during that. Might be really funny if that ever happened to someone. So we got our third and final magical tools there. We got the fire rod. Now Axel can shoot fire. We're gonna quick stop here to grab a skill star, and we're gonna go do an optional thing. Now you don't have to do this. This is not a required thing to beat the game. But the amount of power that you get from this is so immense that it's difficult to imagine like doing an actual speedrun without getting this, good luck for the first person who wants to try that. It's tough. We're only doing this for one item. We're getting an outfit. We're getting an outfit out of this, and it's so good. It beats grinding EXP. It's faster than grinding EXP. This is going to be about a 5-minute segment of us going through the Witch's Mansion and doing the Witch's tutorial, the Witch's trials, because she wants an apprentice, and Rod's like, okay, because that's all Rod ever says is okay. And we gotta overcome the Witch's trials, which involves some Axel teleporting spot. Teleporting in this game is really weird, by the way. As soon as you activate the button to start warping, you cease movement, and you start moving the cursor in front of you, and it takes a little bit of finesse to like, oh, now I'm controlling this thing that's completely detached from my character. And it takes a little bit of getting used to, but we got through it. That's the teleport spot. So we gotta get through these 4 trials, and then we get our cool outfit, and it's so good, but at least we're not grinding EXP, which is more random in nature. This is just so good. Yeah, a little bit of downtime. You can jam out. I don't know. How y'all doing?
We're just in a normal library.
Can I jam
it's
out
fine.
with chat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to jump in there. I want to just give a credit to a couple of great donations we got, specifically responding to my call to action regarding our wonderful Hyperbeat incentive. So I have $13 from non-binary code to the National Women's Law Center. Hyperbeat bonus custom set list. I hardly know Hyperbeat bonus custom set lists. Okay, I feel like I didn't quite get the joke, but also I appreciate this tag at the end. Also, may I add, perchance, trans rights. So thank you for at least letting me say that and ignoring the fact that I probably really messed up the beginning of that.
I didn't understand any of those words together with each other.
Listen, I think that's partially my fault, and I will say donating to the National Women's Law Center is never a bad thing. So maybe you just want to donate more words to make me stumble over them. I don't want to say like nonsense, because I think that might have been on me.
You could donate like name of Cece or what's the joke? People, is this the name of a disease, or is this the name of a Pokemon, or something like that? but in CS form. This one's tough.
Is it a pharmaceutical, or is it a CS?
Yeah, something like that. This one stinks. So despite being a I don't know, a very D-padable game, this is a control stick only game, and controlling where you're firing your fire rod, which is always straight in front of you, and also trying to aim at these with only being able to do it in 8 directions is really weird. I gotta shoot 100 of these birds. I guess these, I don't know why these birds are here. I think they came from Sky Fantasy. But,
I just want to say, GDQ does not condone violence towards birds. Thank you.
I thought birds were jerks in speedrun. What the heck? Is that not permission to shoot fireballs at them?
It's like, it's contextual.
Contextual, setting birds on fire? Okay. Anyway, we got through it. It's not defeating 100 birds, it's making 100 birds, like, spawn, which is also really weird that the counter's tied to that. I don't know. I don't really know how they did it, but that's what it happens to be. But we're done with the Witch's Trials. We're gonna get our cool outfit. She's gonna be very happy to finally have an apprentice, despite there being an NPC later on that says that they're the apprentice of this person. I don't know, weird sort of non-continuity there. Not quite sure what that one's all about. I'll have to ask John C. Fantasy about that someday, if I ever meet them. So we have our cool outfit, and we're gonna go do the second half of the fire dungeon, or the fire area. Now that we've completely powered up, we're gonna take a quick stop here, grab the skill star, and we're out. So yeah, walking is for chumps. Axel's just gonna teleport everywhere now.
Yeah, that's so much fun. Even in a casual, it's just like you want to min-max that.
Mm-hmm. Teleport straight into cutscenes. We're gonna get into the volcano. Volcano, very dangerous place. Oh, come on, I know you can get across this island. I've done that before. Yeah, we're gonna get through here. We're hunting the despite the bar on the left, it says, let's look for the flame array, and it also says that we need the liver of something that isn't the flame array. I'm not quite sure what that one's all about either. I don't know, they seems like a weird translation issue. Two different people translated it, I guess. Well, we're gonna go hunt the flame array in the volcano dungeon. He's gonna harass us a bit as we're trying to get through here. Like, this is... you might not get to see him. Oh, you'll see him for just a second. He's gonna shoot fire at us to try to deal damage while we're teleporting across these very perilous... oh god. Very perilous platforms. There's no, like, danger in teleport. There he is, he's huge.
There he is.
I can't, like, teleport into lava. Oh, but Rod's standing on lava. Good job. What is wrong with Rod Ocean? He's so talented.
Just built different.
Yeah. That's like the one skip in the game we have is teleporting past that door. That's it. For the main game run. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna go get these extra potions. I'm gonna go get these extra potions just as a safety measure. Where are they? Oh, they're over here. Okay. There we go. That's 5 giga potions in that box. And you can only hold 10 of each potion, so I bought 5 earlier, and now we've got a good 10. I'm gonna take a tiny little bit of a detour down here to grab an item. There's a guaranteed, what is it? Full grand metal scale. Grand metal scale. Very good item for crafting hooks with. So whenever we can craft our in-game hook, that's what we're gonna use. Because you might have seen these shiny spots on the ground. Oh, where am I going down? They're usually randomly placed items, but a couple of them are like guaranteed, and we only grab some guaranteed ones because we know what we're getting ourselves into. But yeah, that grand metal skill's so good. Coming up on flame array, we're gonna do a big equipment section. There he is. But we're not fighting him here. Goodbye. I can't skip this. So, Flame Array is going to shoot fire at us, and it does a lot of damage. Do not get hit by it. I guess I can go ahead and do my equipment right now. Equip our Master Rod, equip our Super Bait, equip our Wizard outfit. So now Rod is a wizard. Let's equip potions on that. Alright. So, this guy is going to be shooting fire at us, and we're going to try to teleport into the circle so we don't take fire damage. Kind of cool, actually. A lot of these like 3 fish fights aren't that complicated, but they're pretty unique. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah. Just test your ability. It really tests how much time you've taken to fool around with the teleporting mechanic, because now it is integral to not catching on fire.
Yeah, and these attacks do like 120 damage. They are not kidding around. You do not want to get hit by them. Alright, we're gonna go into the Flame Ray fight with our souped up everything. We're gonna use a Giga Potion just to be safe. Alright, the gimmick of this fight is that it is always in fast motion. He really tries to zoom your thing in. I tried to be a little cheeky there at the start. And I'll chill out a bit so we can actually finish this. It's not unusual for the in-game fights. Come on! For the in-game fights to like be exclusively blue bar, to get the blue bar instead of the perfect bar, because it's just so dangerous to get the perfect bar, especially when you lose, a lot of time by dying. It's so easy to die. So what the wizard outfit does, the reason it's so good, is that it not only does it give us a ton of like statage just for wearing it, it multiplies the power of the bait we have equipped by 1.5 times, and that is a lot of bonus power. So that's why we go get it. So now we're in the snow forest, and we just saved a robot. It's not the Tin Man, okay? He's a robot. They call him the robot. And now that Axel has access to a rod that shoots fire, not Red Ocean, that's a different rod. He's gonna do what any normal child would do with a rod that shoots fire, is go into the forest and shoot it everywhere. So we have the free 20 robots to get through this section, and they're all just around. Axel's just gonna run around the forest shooting fire everywhere. Oh my gosh.
Chat, who had robots on their bingo card for this game?
Yeah, oh my gosh, the Ciaz bingo card would be so funny.
Okay.
Just like expectations of what you thought about the game.
Did people have another bid war on their bingo card? Because if you guys didn't have enough, or did everyone, sorry, if y'all didn't have enough to donate towards, may I introduce yet another bid war for
boy.
you to all fight over? Because, and I feel like this is, you know, people are very cordial and normal about The Legend of Zelda. But coming up for Skyward Sword, we have the incentive to name Link. So you have an 8-character limit.
Rod Ocean.
Yes, actually, you know what? I'm fine with Rod Ocean. I also love fishing. I'm fairly certain Link loves fishing. I've seen Link fish.
Oh yeah. A lot of Zelda games have fishing in it. This was a Next Fest game, and ever since I played it, every single one of my Next Fest games I've played that I have to put a name in has been Rod Ocean. It's so funny. All right, so we get through the forest, and there's a big old monster behind us. Oh no, we have to run. The robot stayed behind to fight the robot, or to fight the enemy while we get away. And we're gonna try to find my friend Poddle, because I really want to meet my friend Poddle. Here, let's... That's not Poddle. All right, maybe we'll see him up here. I really want to show you all my friend Poddle, okay? This is worth the detour.
I love Poddle.
No, that's not him either. If we don't see him, we don't see him, but we're gonna try.
There it is!
Hi, Poddle.
Everyone pop off.
Bye, Poddle. Okay, we're out of here. See
Bye,
ya.
Poddle.
Chat, can we get some high Poddles?
I just really wanted you all to meet my friend. This is the only screen of the game he's on, so we have to do it here. Really just wanted to say hi. Alright, we've gone through the forest. We find there's these mercenary people up here. They're like, hey, have you seen a monster? He's like, and Rod's like, oh yeah, he's right over there. So they leave, and then we steal their boat. And then we go up here to fight Iceburn, which is the other big fish liver we need. Oh my gosh, I just looked over and saw the comment that Rod Ocean has Dave Ryder energy. I love Space Mutiny. It's so funny. Here's the tow section. Here's Iceburn. Axel's gonna shoot fire at it because it's ice, I guess. And that's it. This is the fight. We're gonna inch for it. Oh, I've got hit. That's fine. That's why I have extra potions. We're just gonna get hit by everything, so I don't have to worry about it. The gimmick of this fight is that he's going to freeze my bar, but it moves very slowly, and I gotta mash out of it. I gotta mash out of this gimmick here. But the bar moves so slowly. This fight actually isn't dangerous at all. Pretty nice. Oh, someone's grooming their cart. Not right now. I'm busy.
The major danger in this fight is overmashing, which is problem so much with this gimmick here, but this gimmick will emerge again later.
Yeah. This is not the last time you will see freezing ice. I should have got that perfect. Oh well. Yeah, I can mash pretty dang fast, I think, and that's not always a good thing. For this gimmick especially. Not always a good thing. Alright, so now we've got our 2 giant fish livers, and we're gonna go take them to the Bright Dragon. Oh, but first, Rod and the others descended from the mountain. There were no sign of the robot group along the way. Oh no. I'm so sad for the robot group.
Are they okay?
It turns out they are actually okay. So now we
oh, thank goodness.
Rod Ocean hands over his robot army to the other people there, and I'm sure they'll be very normal about it.
Yeah.
About having, you know, a robot army. Alright, so, there are 4 fights left in the game. And they are all tough. We're gonna use all of our skill stars. We haven't been prompted about our skill points for leveling up for a while, so we have a ton of them saved up. And we're gonna go fight Athena. And I didn't equip my power bait for that fight because I took it off to show y'all Poddle. So that's why that fight took a while. That's fine. Here's Athena. First part is we gotta chop her up. She's some lady turned into a fish, and she's really angry that we beat up her brother, who was, or sister, I don't actually remember, who was the frog. But that makes sense. We're getting back into RPG language. I hope that's okay.
Sister turned into a frog. Now I remember. We're on it.
Yeah, you talk here, because this fight is actually dangerous.
Okay, yeah, so we get the twisters, which accelerate, and then we get the bells, which reverse direction. So we are both throttling the speed of our meter and changing the direction. Yeah, it's a little hecked. It's a little hecked, chat.
If you're lucky, the bells will ding like in the middle of you transitioning to the next hit. So, okay. All right, let's throw that away.
Yo, let's go.
Almost threw that one away. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. So yeah, turns out she's a disciple of the Dark Dragon, or no, there's this organization that's trying to revive the Dark Dragon. That's what it is. The Mitna clan. That's what they're called. The Mitna clan, and the Minican were experimenting on people, and I don't need to catch any fish. I actually caught all my bonus fish already. Let's go. And Faye's sister was turned into the big frog person, or no, Athena's sister Faye was turned into the big frog person, and Athena came to beat us up because that's what she was told to do. But no, we beat her up and fished her up. Yes. And now we're going into the Mitna research lab, where they're doing all their evil stuff. Oh no. That's what we're doing here. Place very dangerous. We're gonna pick up a bomb. We're gonna run around like Adam West, and we're gonna take it down to this wall down here. And yeah, pretty dangerous spot. The next fight isn't that dangerous, but the two after that are very, very. I'm expecting to still like die a couple times. You have to talk to that wall before you can actually throw the bomb at it, so that's why that looked a little weird. Now we're in the Metal Gear section. We don't want to get caught by these lights, because then we get turned into a skeleton, and I don't want to get turned into a skeleton at this point. It's a little strange, like the timing you get here. Like these are active from the start, and if you take too long moving the bomb over here, you have to wait a long time for these cycles to line up. There is a method of like just teleporting through these and not using the boxes. It's tough. Like, it is something you can do, but it's tough. It's tough to do. You can do that. I haven't learned it yet. Here's Ghost. This fight's pretty easy, but Ghost doesn't do that much damage. The fight part is there's these 4 ghosts that appear, and you have to chop the right one and hope you get the right one. Not so lucky there on the first one.
Yeah. It's like, the gimmick is the fish is an illusion fish, but also, as far as everything else goes, it's not particularly threatening.
Oh, God. 2 4s. Can we go 4 for 4 for 4? Oh, no, there's a 1.
RNG, however, always threatening.
Not great. 4 4 1 4. That's a pretty bad ghost pattern. That's fine. It doesn't take that long. The fight itself, though, is actually dang easy. Like, I could go in with half health and be fine. The gimmick of this fight, yeah, it has these, like, illusion bars that are supposed to mess you up, but they don't. And the fight's over. And the fight's over, because the wizard is really good.
Wizard rules.
Wizards do rule. Alright, we got a key out of that ghost stomach. Because ghosts have stomachs, sure, why not? And we're gonna go free the frog. And then we're gonna do a really funny fight. So this is Athena's sister frog person who has a bigger role in the post game. This game has a post game, but you gotta watch out though, because first you have to beat up the worst researcher.
The worst researcher.
Oh my gosh, I love the worst researcher, Adam Mitna. He's just the worst. Like, is he bad at research, or is he, like, just mean, you think?
Okay, that was gonna be my question. I didn't know if they were just bad at their job, or they were just doing some bad research.
Like, I'm guessing the whole turn someone into a giant frog thing did not pass an ethics review board beforehand.
Do we know if they had consent before the turning someone into a frog?
Oh, I shouldn't try that. This fight's also dangerous. You talk, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, so we have A, warps, and B, force fields. Force fields are mean because if you have an area of the bar, like that perfect right there, that is covered by the force field, just know you can't get to it.
You cannot click, yeah.
Yeah. And depending on the luck, like there, for instance, it can cover an entire bar if it wants to.
Yeah. Getting used to the warps and how they function there is kind of weird. All right, we're actually on the final boss, and I'm like, you're like, wow, Mikan, that's amazing. You're so underestimate right now. Nope, this fight can go south very quickly. I need to craft my hook that we talked about. I gotta hit the right buttons. Shinlong skill, Grand Metal skill, craft. All right, put the new hook on. I've got full health. I've got my skill points all used. I checked, but I'm gonna check again just to be super sure. We're good. All right, we're going to the final boss. Or it's a 4-phase final boss. The first 3 aren't bad, but the final one is completely bonkers. For the first phase, we're gonna aim right here, and we're just gonna spam the fire button. That's what we're gonna do. Go, Axel, go. We're supposed to shoot down these meteors before they get to the bottom of the screen. If they reach the bottom of the screen, I take damage. I don't want to do that. This final boss is super cool and so hard. Yeah, it really is.
And to catch us up on the plot, the worst researcher injected themselves with fish mako, and now they're fish Sephiroth, from my understanding.
That's right. That's how. No, you're so right. That's exactly what happened now. Yeah, he's fused with the Black Dragon now, and the worst researcher Adam Mitna is now the worst Ciaz Black Dragon Mitna, I guess. I don't know. This was. Here's the first phase. The second phase. Well, we can't do anything. Ah! Blah, 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 blah. That's the second phase. Third phase is kind of funky. We have to hold a button down on our controller to make this shield around our cursor. And if a meteor hits us while we're not shielded, we take damage. But I cannot click the area on the fishing bar unless I let go of the shield. So you have to be kind of safe as well. You can't let go too early. So it's like, how fast can you move your hand from the shield to the hit button? Your finger.
This was so hard in the casual. This took a minute to get used to. Like, as somebody who, especially if you're a chew gum and walk difficulty haver.
That's fine. Our friends are doing damage too, so even if we have to take it safe for a little bit, we're still getting a little bit of extra chip damage in. This is like epic. All of our friends are helping us out. Here we go. Alright, I shouldn't talk during this last fight. You're gonna see how absolutely bonkers chaotic this is, and let's do it.
Okay, so, chat, we've seen some gimmicks on our way here. And a matter of fact, there are some gimmicks we did not see from optional bosses that we could have gone and fooled with. What if the gimmicks? What if we just put all the gimmicks in one fight and made everything incredibly uncomfortable?
This is why the estimate is 15 minutes longer than my PB, because this fight is so hard. It's entirely random. There's nothing static that happens in this fight at all. You get random gimmicks, and everything's just randomly placed, and you gotta deal with it. Oh, and it's so hard. And you have to be... you have to be safe, but you also have to be aggressive because there's still a timer ticking down. So you can't just, like, take your battles. You have to be aggressive in this fight.
Yeah, and again... we did not take any, we are still a glass cannon of the fishing world, so we're not playing around with a ton of health. We're helped out a little bit by the cool gear we picked up along the way, but right now we are cruising along on raw skill, on a Ciaz and a prayer.
Blue bar is the name of the game here. You're not often going to be able to get perfects. And it's scary to try to wait for a good time to get a perfect. That was great, actually. If you're wondering how good I am doing in this fight, you could check, like, the HP percentages. It's usually pretty accurate. I shouldn't have tried to double click there. I might be able to pull this off if I be aggressive about perfects. Uh-oh. Ah!
Close.
This one's tough. Perfects do like 3 or 4 times your normal hit damage, so it's actually amazing to get them if you can get them, but gosh, it's tough on this fight. The bubbles are my nemesis, personally. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's like, I struggled a lot with the ice because I had to slow down and let the timer run out while I was trying to not just do one click over and cause damage to myself and reset the entire bar and go through the whole thing again. Oh yeah, also there's the ice mechanic, which I don't think we covered in the run.
No, we don't get that in the normal game.
Yeah, so I mean, ice slippery. If you don't like ice level, let's just put ice level onto the fishing bar. Ice level in the fishing minigame, people.
So, yeah, Mikan, would it help if I were to jump in so you can lock in?
Sure. Yeah, talk about whatever you want to. I'm going to be here fishing. See ya, Asm.
Well, it feels like you're dealing with quite the challenge there. I'm having a hard time following all those bars, but it also looks like somebody issued a challenge to chat because I have $27 to the National Women's Law Center from Pendle Steven with the comment, so, dancing is sorted. Next goal, more rhythm gaming, less than 3. And that is a fantastic reminder that we are not done with the incentives. We still have, let me see here, $2,680 for our bonus custom set lists and hyperbeats. We have time, but y'all were speedrunning. Y'all got to speedrun those donations. And I don't want to forget about my bid wars, and people are actually listening to you, Mikan, because in our name link bid war, Rod Ocean has a little bit of love. Rod Ocean is at $20.
Oh, let's go.
But,
let's go, Rod Ocean.
Number 1 is Spoon, please, with $50. So you got some time to really make Link question what their
Speaking
name
of
truly
time,
is.
it's coming up soon.
See, that worked. That worked.
Oh, God.
I'm happy to distract.
It's always such a relief when you get through that fight. Oh my gosh. Town will be coming up very soon. Oh, I gotta skip this cutscene. I'm just... Yay! It's gonna fade to black here and it'll be time. Oh gosh. I'm sorry. Continue on. I'm just so happy. Time. Whatever. We're done.
No, I'm just happy to be the opposite of the commentator's curse here. And I feel like that would be a wonderful time for shout-outs. So, Mikan, if you want to go ahead, if you have anything to say, floor is yours.
Oh my gosh. Thank you all for hanging out for this this very silly fishing game. I know some people will be like, oh, fishing game, whatever. I've seen them all. You probably haven't seen this one. It's so good. Highly recommend it. It's very fun. There's a ton more to the game than you didn't see here. There's a whole post-game section that has another very difficult final boss that has its own speed run that looks very different from this one because we actually use like out-of-bounds glitches for that. It's actually super cool. Check out the Demon World speed run if you want to see more. I really want to thank Doppelopoulos and Kejum, who were like super helpful in getting this route together and the game together and like specific stats and stuff. They were instrumental in getting the Sea Fantasy speedrun to what it was. It was really, really neat. Thank you both. Yeah, Kejum did commentary for me when I did this on Hotfix a couple months ago. It was so cool. I say a couple months. That was last month. Never mind. That wasn't a couple months ago.
And Cece, any shout-outs?
To them, definitely. Oh, no, that's not me. You're Cece. Hi.
CC like and the things. Thank you for having me. Cat, play more weird games. I love weird games.
I do very much want to thank Fatal. This is my 3rd Fatalis run, and y'all are always fantastic. Thanks for making this space. It's really, really sweet of y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Keep on donating. We're doing a great thing today. Yeah. I'm not used to having a run like done this early in the marathon. Now I can just like just chill the whole week. This is great.
Well, thank you so much, Mikan. You were talking about how you people might not have seen every fishing game or not seen this game. Well, now everyone in chat has seen this game, so thank you so much.
Yay! Thank you. I'm out.
Yay.
Have a good rest of your night.